Who doesn't want a home where you can do cartwheels from the living room to the kitchen? We're talking about houses that are like mini kingdoms, stretching over 2 million square feet, with hundreds of rooms, more pools than you can count, and structures so strong that they can withstand earthquakes. Get ready for an exciting visual adventure that will redefine your idea of luxury as we check out some of the biggest mansions in the world. Number 7, Mesta Vista Ranch. This massive ranch used to belong to a really rich oil guy named T. Boone Pickens, who was also big on giving back. This place is like a mini country right in the Texas Panhandle, covering more than 64,000 acres of land along 25 miles of the Canadian River. In 2023, it was sold for $170 million. The main lodge is like a castle with a library that's 2 stories high, a mega fireplace, a room for important meetings, a cool movie room, a wine cellar with fancy wines, and even a room for guns, like a gun museum. Then there's a lake house that's like a dream vacation spot with an indoor pool, sauna, steam room, and a fancy hot tub. And don't forget about the family house. It's like a cozy mansion with 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, a chill-out living room, a dining area, and a kitchen where delicious food magic happens. This ranch also has a cute and snug gatehouse, a pretty chapel with colorful glass windows for 65 people to sit in, and even an airport with a super long runway for planes to land on. There's a hangar big enough to fit loads of planes too. Oh, and the mansion has its own golf course, a hotel for dogs, and even a vet lab, a fancy birdhouse, a pub with a bar, pool table, fireplace, and a balcony to hang out on. And for safety precautions, there's even a mini fire station with 2 fire trucks and a place for a helicopter to land. Number 6, 28 A Rutland Gate. This is a massive and super fancy mansion in London, right by Hyde Park in the swanky Knightsbridge area. This place is the definition of over-the-top luxury and has a history of being owned by some seriously rich folks and even royalty. It is a 7-story mega mansion with 45 bedrooms spread out over 60,000 square feet. And the inside, we're talking tissue boxes and trash cans covered in gold, fancy bidets decked out with gems, and a basement swimming pool that's bigger than most apartments. This pool area is like a work of art, with a glass ceiling that lets sunlight pour in and is surrounded by marble columns, statues, and even a jacuzzi and a sauna. There's also underground parking and a bunch of elevators to move around effortlessly, and the interior decor is basically dipped in gold leaf, applied by hand, giving this place a shimmering and crazy fancy vibe. This whole package is estimated to be worth $63.1 million. Oh, and rumor has it, the windows are bulletproof. The art collection here is off the charts, like Picasso's painting that sold for $56.2 million. There's a private cinema that can fit 20 people and a library that's a book lover's paradise with over 10,000 books snugged into a 2-story bookcase. In 2020, a Chinese billionaire named Chung Chung-kyu decided to splurge big time and bought this place for an eye-popping $265.5 million. Don't want to miss out on exciting content? What are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button. Number 5, Pensmore. This is a huge and mysterious mansion located in the Ozark Mountains of Missouri, USA. This place is a real wonder. We're talking about a place that's as big as a football field with a mind-blowing 72,000 square feet packed with all kinds of technology. The goal? To be totally self-sufficient and ready for anything nature throws its way. Anyway, this mansion is like a mini city. It's got 5 stories, 3 bedrooms, and all sorts of cool extras. There's a spot for helicopters to land, an observatory to gaze at stars, a library to get lost in, a gym to stay fit, and even a music room to jam out. It's got some super green technology. Think geothermal systems to heat and cool, solar panels, wind turbines, and even a system to collect rainwater. This place is like a fortress. It's built to handle earthquakes, tornadoes, fires, and even nuclear attacks. The house is decked out with biometric scanners, cameras, and sensors, so you'll feel like a secret agent just stepping inside. Now the view outside is as incredible as what is inside. The mansion sits on 500 acres of land, complete with forests, open fields, ponds, and even some cool caves. You can catch a glimpse of Table Rock Lake and the Mark Twain National Forest from there. So, you're probably wondering, how much does all this awesomeness cost? Estimates put it between $100 and $150 million, but the real number is still a bit of a mystery. Number 4, Tauhuayang. Also known as Peach Blossom Land, a mind-blowing mansion in Suzhou, China. This place is so fancy, it's like the crown jewel of luxury living. Tauhuayang has 32 bedrooms and 32 bathrooms, and on the ground floor, there's a wine cellar that's like a work of art. It even has its own special system to control temperature and humidity, so those bottles stay in tip-top shape. It also has a pool that's a stunning 25 meters long and 5 meters wide, complete with a dreamy waterfall and a relaxing jacuzzi. And there's a picturesque lake on the property, complete with its very own pavilion, bridge, and spot for docking a boat. This mansion also has its own garden, which is practically a paradise for meditative walks. There's also a helipad for some swanky arrivals, a dock for your yacht, and even a golf course for those sunny days. And speaking of sunny days, the view from this mansion is like a dream. The lake, the mountains, it's all right there. The owner of this mansion is unknown. It's a bit of a mystery because the buyer prefers to keep things on the down low, but we do know they snagged this masterpiece in 2016 for 1 billion yuan, which is about $154 million. This makes Tauhuayang the priciest mansion in China, leaving the old record in the dust. And it's also one of the fanciest properties in the entire world, ranking right up there in the top 10 according to Forbes. Number 3, the Gemini Mansion. This is an ultra-luxurious pad in Manalapan, Florida, USA. We're talking about one of the fanciest and most expensive homes on the planet, with a jaw-dropping price tag of $195 million. This masterpiece was put together in 2002 and covers 15.65 acres. That's like having your own private kingdom. It has 33 bedrooms and 47 bathrooms. Plus, if you're into cars, there's a 12-car garage that's just waiting to hold your sweet rides. And the entertainment in this place is next level. Imagine having a movie theater that can fit 40 people, complete with a popcorn machine, candy bar, and even a soda fountain. And that's not all. There's even a full-blown casino with games like blackjack, roulette, poker, and more. The casino even has its own bar, a lounge, a stage, and a vault with piles of cash and chips. It also has a 4-lane bowling alley with a snack bar, a jukebox, and even a disco ball. And if you're up for a round of golf, no worries. The mansion comes with its own 18-hole course and a snazzy clubhouse. Oh, and there's a private beach stretching over 1,200 feet and a dock that's ready for a yacht up to 200 feet long. Number 2, Modern Versailles. This is an insanely luxurious place in Windermere, Florida, USA. We're talking about a mansion that's not just big, it's colossal with 90,000 square feet and a price tag of $100 million. This place takes its inspiration from the Palace of Versailles, the famous royal hangout of Louis XIV in France, but they've given it a modern twist, making it a blend of classic and contemporary. It's got 14 bedrooms, 32 bathrooms, that's more than you'd need in a lifetime, and even a garage that can fit 30 cars, and its own bowling alley, an indoor roller rink, and a video arcade. It's basically an entertainment paradise. And wait till you see the movie theater. It's not just any theater, it can sit 800 people. Plus there's a wine lover's dream come true, a 2-story wine cellar that can store up to 20,000 bottles of wine. It also has a waterfall and a rock grotto right in the backyard. There's a private dock that can fit a yacht up to 80 feet long, and to top it all off, this place has a front row seat to the Disney World fireworks every night. It's like having your own private show. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all the interesting videos we've got in store for you. Number 1, Biltmore Estate. It's a historic mansion in Asheville, North Carolina, USA that is super luxurious. It's the biggest privately owned house in the whole country, covering 178,926 square feet with 250 rooms. And believe it or not, it's been around for over 120 years and was built by George Washington II. The Biltmore Estate looks like something out of a storybook, with its castle-like facade that's got towers, turrets, and even gargoyles. Inside, there's a library with over 10,000 books, and the banquet hall has a soaring 70-foot ceiling, complete with a pipe organ. Imagine the grandeur of that place. Tapestries, one of the world's largest chandeliers, and stunning paintings adorn the walls and ceiling. The estate isn't just about the mansion, it's like a whole kingdom. You've got forests, gardens, farms, and even a winery. And the variety of plants and animals is mind-boggling, from azaleas and roses to orchids, deers, turkeys, and even horses. You can also explore a museum, relax in a fancy hotel, pamper yourself at the spa with 15 treatment rooms, get your hair done at the salon, stay fit at the fitness center, take a dip in the outdoor pool, enjoy a great meal at the restaurant, and even hit the golf course for a round of golf. This mansion isn't just a tourist spot, it's a national historic landmark. It attracts over 1 million visitors every single year. That's how awesome it is. Hope you enjoyed this video. Click on any of these cards to watch more interesting videos.